Hello, this is Andrew from trendfollowingmentor.com, and today I want to talk about today's video. It's talking about whipsaws in algorithmic trading, and actually, you can sugarcoat this and show all the winning trades and everything that seems to work, but I'd rather almost talk to you about whipsaws. And one example is yesterday's silver. I was in silver, as you can see. That was in from February 21st. It looked like, to me, in the beginning, I thought this trade was really going to start taking off and be a pretty interesting trade. Came out of a nice quiet market. We had a nice breakout. One of the ways that we get in is a breakout trade. Took off, followed the rules, and actually got out yesterday with pretty much a small loss, but it's right here. You can see it, with a 0.5% loss on the portfolio. And when you're trading, you are going to have whipsaws. There's always going to be trades that don't work, as opposed to me trying to show you all the trades that do work, and which is pretty interesting. I thought was pretty cool. I went and I looked at all the trades of, well, here's just like silver as an example. Let me just click up a little bit, and I'm going to highlight it on my mouse. You can see here's a small loss of 0.6. Here's a nice little whatever offsetting profit of 1.3%, 0.7% loss, 0.2 win, minus 0.7%, minus 0.7%. And then you had a nice big fat one right here. That was in 2010. That's why 2010 was a pretty good year. Now there's nice little profit. But what do you glean from this? Is you're going to have numerous small losses, like I'm always saying, 0.5. Here, let's start all the silvers. You can kind of get an idea. You can see you had a nice profitable trade here. Here was a little loss. Profit, an immediate loss, looks like. Try again, and as you can see, you have a lot of little losses until, not that you knew anything special, stumbled onto this big winner in looks like September. It was the fall of 2010. It was a huge trade. It was this one right here. That's what trend following is. And when you do algorithmic trading, you're going to have actually the four possibilities. You're going to have big losses. We look to avoid those because we have immediate stops, but there's still no guarantee with those. Things can gap down or gap up, or you can have limit up or limit down days and get stuck. Then you have a lot of little small losses, as you see here. This is what happened. Then you have some small profits. But the big profits and some of the other profits offset all these losses. So the reality in trend following and algorithmic trading is you're going to get whipped around. You are going to have a lot of these kind of trades that just nothing happens. And the only way to avoid whipsaws is don't trade. It's Dakota's words, and that's what I believe also. And that's why you have to trade with a plan. And that's what I look to do, is teach you how to trade with a plan. On a portfolio, I use trading blocks, and actually, I've done a deal with Metastock that I'll have all my actual indicators and setups in Metastock, and you can see it's really cool. I mean, you can just see a lot of the possibilities here, where I talked about the 1, 2, 3, 4 setups. Here's one right here. Boom. Oops. Let me see if I can move this over. 1, 2, 3. Here's one that didn't work, but I invite you to come to trendfollowingmentor.com. I'm here to teach you what it took me all these years to learn, and it's not any magic system or any magic indicator. What it's really like is how to think correctly, how to put on the trades, and how to overcome. It's like I always say, this is a marathon, and what does a marathon runner do? He overcomes the pain. And my goal is to teach you how to overcome the pain of constant drawdowns, small losses. You're going to have tons of them. And then to put yourself in a position to when, once in a rare time, you have some big profits, some big moves. Like here, like this silver one I showed you here. Let me just kind of skip up. But again, don't delude yourself and buy into the hype. A lot of trades don't work. Don't get into this this high win ratio. What you want is you want your winners to be big winners, and you can't really control it. You just got to ride the trend and see what happens. Again, this is Andrew Abraham from trendfollowingmentor.com. I invite you to come to the course. I invite you to try Metastock. I'll have all the setups and everything and the indicators, everything I use will be in Metastock hopefully by this week. And again, I look to help you and increase your trading, help your trading. Thank you.